Hi everybody, today in this video I want to talk about motivation, when you lack in motivation and low self-esteem, when your mind is suffering, when you're suffering with a mental illness. Now that's one of the, I'd say probably one of the common things, like your motivation, you lack in it, and how it makes you feel, like your low self-esteem. So then when you're feeling like that, you just feel negative, like everything feels negative around you. And so I want to really talk about, like, in the mornings, like when I mean in the mornings, a lot of people that are suffering with their mental health have great difficulty in getting out of bed in the mornings. Not because they it's not because they want to do that. It's the illness, is what the illness makes them feel, like the low self-esteem and lacking in motivation. So it's all about maintaining your mental health, taking back a little bit of control with it, and being like a bit more motivated with it. So when you start to feel motivated, you start to feel a bit more positive as well within yourself. It all goes together, but it's not something, it's easier said than done, by saying I'll be motivated and blah blah blah, but it's not impossible to do. It is possible to do. It's all about being patient, and plus as well, you have to change your mindset, change your outlook with things. It's all about practice, and it's something you have to keep it up to do as well. It's not something that's going to work overnight, or flick of a switch. It's something that you have to keep at and practice to get to feel motivated and get back on track again as well. And it's like drilling, you have to drill it into you, so it becomes like a routine of just doing that eventually as well. So like in the mornings, it's like setting out your morning routine of of things to do in the morning to help you to start your day, to help you get more motivated with things as well. It's like maybe sort of like, because like your sleep as well, like your sleep, they say we only need 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. So maybe setting out, like getting an alarm clock, maybe setting your alarm clock for a certain time in the morning, so then that can maybe give you a little bit of a push to get out of bed, the alarm clock. But also as well, setting out some routines of what you want to do in the morning, because like I said, it's not all about that you don't want to do them. It's about it. It's just the illness and how it makes you feel. Like, it's all about getting some motivation, and getting the motivation and feeling a bit positive towards things as well. So like maybe, I mean, it's all what works for you. It's like, you start off slow, small steps. Maybe like listen to some YouTube videos, like motivation videos, to help train you. It's like training your mind in that way of thinking to be motivated. It's like a routine, setting yourself a morning routine. And then maybe like exercising, try some exercise. It may be hard at first, like I said, all these things may be hard at first, but it's all about persevering with it and keeping it up. So like exercise, maybe try getting it, like once you got up, try a little bit of exercise. The more you do it, the more you'll start to see that it works. Whatever your you choose to do when you get up in the morning, like a little routine, setting yourself a little challenge, a little like goals, and your goal could be to take back control, a bit of control of your mental illness, and being a bit more motivated. The motivation being motivation, like your motivation as well. So that's one thing. It's like I said, exercise, but that's good. That's once you start it, you'll have that incentive to carry on with it. Or even when you get up in the morning, go for a walk. Just going for a walk, they say that is good to go when you get up in the morning. It's good for your mental health to actually go for a walk as well. So that's a couple of things, but it's all about what works for you. So you have to it's like choosing things that you want to do and setting up your morning routine to help you start your day. And then each day you do it, it gets it easier. Like I said, when you're in them dark places, it's easy to say it than do it. But it's all about, you have to push yourself. If to take back that control, you really have to push yourself to do it. That's your first initial steps of taking back a bit of control and getting some getting the motivation, having the motivation to do those things as well. So it's like self-help. You may be on medication and other therapies, but there's things that you have to do yourself to help with your mental health as well. The coping strategies that you do, like I said, you have to have that motivation. And so in this video, that's what I wanted to talk about, was the morning, setting up your day to be motivated, get that motivation back in you and start to feel a bit more positive. You may have little blips every now and again, but it's all, you just don't let that get to you. Just call it a little blip and you just carry on with what you've been doing. Like I said, once you see that it's working, you start to feel a little bit better within yourself, and you start to get onto that right track and take back that control. Because motivation, if you're lacking in the motivation, it can hold you back with a lot of things. You may feel like, not that you can't be bothered to do things, it's how it makes you feel, your motivation, you're lacking it, you feel drained because of it, low self-esteem because of it. So it's all about changing that way of thinking, of the outlook, and getting a better outlook, changing the mind of how it's making you feel into something good, into something positive, and taking back a little bit of control. Like I said, it do take, sometimes it may take a little while, but you will start to see progress in what you're doing. And like I said, the more you do that, the more motivated you feel. Just take it gradual steps and you'll get to where you want to be. You'll get on that right track and take back a bit of control with your mental health. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Share this video, because a lot of people, please share this video, because there are a lot of people that are suffering with mental illnesses that do have them problems of lacking in motivation, low self-esteem, and have that trouble in getting up in the mornings and can't even do the things that they really want to do. So please share the video. Take care and give us a like.